Have you had a terrible week with students right before spring break, winter break, or the end of the year? Have you noticed that the week before vacations are the most difficult to get through and maintain your composure? Right before holiday breaks, kids go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. This has happened to me one too many times. So one year, I decided that I was not going to be worn out or stressed out. I was going to be proactive. About a month before spring break, I talked to my team members and we decided to plan 2 weeks of fun social activities to motivate our students to stay on the academic path. We tied in behavioral goals as well. We ran it by our principal, she loved it, and we were approved. I typed up the schedule for the 2 weeks, printed it, and promoted it. Every day, we emphasized the goals to encourage students to make the right decisions. That piece of paper gave the students something to look forward to. It was a promise for meeting expectations. On Mondays, we would hold a mini awards program to highlight students who scored proficient and advanced on last week's reading, science, and social studies test. We would pile into one class or use the auditorium or the cafeteria at least 45 minutes before the end of the day and pass out half-sheet certificates. Tuesday was devoted to academic pursuits. We were having trouble getting our middle school students to engage in silent reading. That was the goal we emphasized more on Tuesday, giving more direct, specific feedback. Wednesday was focused on improving behavior in art class. I don't know why our kids could not or would not behave in art. Who does that? I mean, it's art. Get it together. Anyhow, if the teacher gave them a positive report, they would have an extra recess period at the end of the day. And yes, it was principal approved. Thursday's focus was positive communication with peers. Our preteen students were struggling to have appropriate conversations. We reinforced that choice all the time, so students were allowed to bring a snack to have in class at the end of the day. Last, Fridays was based on class dojo points, and yes, we used it with our middle schoolers, and it worked. They are just little kids who may be bigger and taller with a more extensive vocabulary. The kids who had a certain amount were invited to a dance party in the hallway, while the ones that did not make it were placed in a class with one of our team members. My partner brought a Bluetooth speaker and pulled up non-explicit tunes on their cell phone. They loved it. We took the last 30 minutes of the school day and let them dance it out. So simple. We left about 10 minutes to stop and get everyone back into their rooms to get ready for dismissal. One year before the winter break, we served hot chocolate and shortbread cookies as an end-of-the-day treat. Another day, we had hot apple cider and cinnamon graham crackers. Some days, I would buy a huge bag of popcorn and coffee filters as a quick, we had a great day treat. You don't have to spend money because there are many ideas that utilize things you already have available at school or those things that need minimal prep. Brainstorm together and make a plan. It doesn't have to be elaborate, but it's the thought that counts. Make sure the team is on the same page, hammer out all the details in advance, and make sure to accommodate students of different religious beliefs. You don't want to exclude or offend them, especially during the holidays. Some don't mind watching and not participating, while others could be sent to another class to help another teacher, depending on what you're doing. Those weeks before vacation can be fun and easy with a little thought and planning. Not only does it motivate the children, it motivates my team. We wanted to have fun too.